I hope you're having a great weekend. I hope you had a great and peaceful Sunday. Well, let's talk about 5 little things that we can do over the next week to slowly start boosting our health, our emotional health, physical health, our wellness, and our happiness quotient. Because we need to understand that when we are not healthy, we cannot feel happy. It's very, very difficult to do that. When we have good health, we have good relationships, things are going well for us in our career, we're able to feel happy. Sometimes everything may not be going well. Things may not be going well for you at work, but you have great health. You can still balance it off. So 5 little lifestyle changes or little challenges that we can take up through the next week. The next 5 days, I'm going to say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then give yourself a break for the weekend. Do what you want. You see, there's something called a Pareto principle that most businesses follow, where there is a strategy to identify the top 20% of things that should be done. And if you do these 20% things, the rest of the 80% is already taken care of. The same thing with our health. We don't have to be health obsessed and try to do everything every day. There are key vital things that if we focus on, we harness or empower our body's own intelligence to look after our weight, our skin, our health, our emotional wellness, and everything else. So let's get straight to it. What we can try to do over the next 5 days is to have an early dinner. Let's try to get done by 6:30, by sunset, depending on where you live. If you can't, maybe by 7. But try to have an early dinner and keep a long gap between your dinner and your bedtime. We know this to be the circadian rhythm fast in line with your biological clock. That itself is going to help you get better sleep, manage your weight, reduce your appetite, reduce your cravings to sugar and caffeine and all of those things. It's beautiful. Try it over the next 5 days. Try to make an attempt to have an earlier dinner and see how that works for you. Measure the impact after 5 days. The second thing that we want to do is try to maintain the same eating cycle and the sleep cycle. What I mean by that is, for the next 5 days, try to have, if you're having your breakfast, try to have your breakfast at the same time every day for the next 5 days. Your lunch at the same time every day for the next 5 days. And your dinner at the same time every day for the next 5 days. When you can achieve this, you will find so many things in your life automatically get taken care of. Hunger, cravings, so many different things. So you want to try that. We're trying to align our biological clock with our way of life. The third thing that we want to do is try to go to sleep at the same time every day and wake up at the same time every day. This is your sleep-wake cycle. So literally, we're trying to retrain our bodies into a cycle of sleeping. Like I said, look forward to your weekend, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, how can you organize your day in such a way that you can go to sleep at the same time, whether it's 9, 9:30, 10, 10:30, 11. We need to understand that the hours before midnight are the magical hours. Those are the hours where magic in the human body happens. Okay, so set the time, and with discipline, Monday to Friday, try to go to sleep at the same time every day and observe what happens post that 5 days. Okay, your own circadian rhythm is now working in sync with the biological clock in your brain, and that takes care of 1,000,000+ functions in your body. Okay. The fourth thing, we want to try to make sure that we exercise over the next 5 days. If you don't have time for a 1 hour workout, do 45 minutes. You don't have 45 minutes, do 30 minutes. You don't have 30 minutes, do 10 minutes. You don't have 10 minutes, do 4 minutes. There's a workout called Tabata, that's Tabata. YouTube it, 4 minutes, but move. Get your heart rate up for at least 4 to 10 minutes in a day if you don't have time for a full, complete, entire workout. So we're going to try to do that. And the fifth thing is, let's try to see if we can fit into a morning ritual over the next 5 days. When I say a morning ritual, it's very simple. What do you plan to do in the first few hours or the first 1 hour on wake up? Have a ritual that makes you happy. So maybe you wake up, you do a little bit of meditation, spend some time by yourself, make a to-do list for the day, but have that ritual. You spend it with prayer, whatever it is. It is beautiful to have a ritual in the morning because your entire day depends on how you start your morning. You start off in a peaceful way, you tend to have a peaceful day. You start off with chaos in your life, you have a chaotic day. So try to have a morning ritual, something that makes you happy. It could be you would listen to music, maybe do a yoga class, whatever it is. But follow a ritual 5 days in a week and let that become part of your lifestyle. Let me throw in the sixth one. For the next 5 days, let's see if we can shut off social media by maybe 6 in the evening or 7 in the evening at the earliest. So we're not cutting off social media completely. That's your choice if you can. But organize your day in such a way that by 6 or 6:30, by the time you're home or whatever it is, you cut off all social media. You do a social media detox. So now plan your day where you can access social media in those hours, but once you're home or whatever it is that you want to do, 6:30 onwards, shut off social media completely for 5 days. Okay? And see how these little lifestyle changes slowly become habits. And doing these 20% of things really takes care of a lot of other problems that we may be going through. The idea is self-discipline with consistency. The reward is still your weekend. We've not taken that away from you. Friday night, Saturday night, whatever you want to do, mindfully, respectfully, do it. But Monday to Friday, try to get into that discipline of living your life. And that's how we harness our own body, how we empower our own body to look after us. Because that's exactly what our body was designed to do, to look after us, help us survive, protect ourselves, balance weight, balance hormones, make sure that the body fixes something when something's not working the right way. For that, the body needs all of this, the right food, rest, the right amount of activity or exercise, and of course, the right space where emotions don't weigh down on us and spoil it all. Have a great evening. Have a great week next week. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep.